Deputy into court. Into court. Into court. Into court. The Controller General of Nigerian Customs Service has asked the new decorated officers of the Nigerian Customs Service to continue to implement government policies without fear or favor. He also urged them to always promote the image of the service while doing their job. He speaks more on a number of issues.
Has been brought to a formal closure. This is the formal closure of the 2024 promotion exercise. I know that following this, there would be decorations also in our zones, in our commands, but with the decorations that we have today, this is the closure of this exercise. And having said that, I would like to sincerely acknowledge the contribution of all the principal functionaries who were instrumental in getting us to this. I must particularly mention the Deputy Controller General in charge of Human Resource Department, HRD, all his team, the DCG in charge of TRADOC and all officers, and indeed all the vigilators, supervisors, those who contributed one way or the other to where we are today. I acknowledge that it was the desire of the CG to get this done before the end of the year. We were able to do that. This is just a decoration event, but we know that the CG cannot do it alone, so I want to publicly acknowledge every contribution that has gone into this. Having said that, I also need to reiterate the fact that what we have is the 2024 promotion exam, and it is completed. So there is no such words as supplementary promotion in our nomenclature. We have finished the exercise. The next exercise that we are going to conduct will be the 2025 promotion exercise. And if there is going to be a list that will come out any moment from now from HRD, it will only be the eligibility list for the 2025 promotion exercise. So I want to urge all officers, do not go and beg anybody to call me for this promotion. It's done, it is concluded. However, let me say that those who conducted this exercise were human. They are not machines. So there might be some errors that have been done here and there. Some of those errors have been pointed out to me. There were some groups of officers that were omitted. They went through the exercise. They did well. But somewhere along the line, there was a mix-up, and their names were not forwarded to the board. And because we could not, as management, conclude on that, those names will be forwarded to the minister. Those that are omitted will be forwarded to the minister for some kind of approval ahead of the board final approval. So theirs can only be delayed. It is not denied. So I want us to make that clarification. There is no supplementary promotion exercise. The exercise is conducted, is finished, but if there are observations, errors, and comments, we'll be willing to attend to that. Let me now take a moment to address our officers who have been promoted, particularly to the strategic level of the Nigeria Customs Service. What has happened today is indeed a call to higher level of service. We will be expecting you now to operate at a strategic level where you would be involved in decision making and also implementation of policies of government. This is a very onerous task. It requires personal discipline. It requires dedication. It requires professionalism. It also requires that you must abide with the ethics of the job. A number of issues that will be discussed at that strategic level must be kept at that level. If there is the need for us to send this, distribute this to the lower levels, they will be done through appropriate channels. So senior officers must constantly be aware of the obligations expected of them as management level officers, and they must all times abide with those responsibilities. We are at an important crossroad in the history of the service. And so we have a large number of officers who needed to be mentored and who needed to be shown the right direction. It will be the responsibility of those of you who are now at this level to continue to provide mentorship to this younger generation of officers, to continue to guide them, to continue to share your experience with them, so that they will be better officers as they grow and they advance in their career. And for the younger ones, particularly those in the superintendent level and assistant controller, be rest assured that you'll be given opportunities to showcase your talents. From what we heard from our CVs today, it is the best of our bests that have been promoted. And we need you to demonstrate this in the application of what you do. So you will be given responsibilities that are commensurate with the ranks that we have given to you. Of course, you also have enough opportunity to learn from senior officers. And when you learn, it is important that you also apply the lessons that you have learned. Of greater concern for us as a service would be the need for us to institutionalize the platform through which we can pass on this information to our younger generation, so that there would be no knowledge gap and there will be no generation gap. I also need to emphasize the fact that the 2024 exercise was purely driven by merit. We had some vacancies, and we made it clear right from the word-go that we are going to fill those vacancies by merit. So we planned a number of examinations to test the intelligence of officers, but more importantly, in the 2024 exercise, it was more of an applied wisdom. It is application of the knowledge that you know of the service. It's not just enough for you to know that these are the elements of rules of origin. You must be able to apply it. And this is the direction in which the service is going now. It will be knowledge-driven, and your promotion, your elevation will be based on what you know and not who you know. And it is very, very important that we bear this in mind. There has been attempts to compromise the integrity of the process. We had, as a management, the decision to evaluate some part of the exams. We canceled some because we felt that there were some anomalies. We will not allow those discrepancies to slide by. As a management, we will still meet and we will be emphatic to tell those elements that the service will not condone such practices. I understand that they are going all over town, bringing in some elements, religious, ethnic, into this. What is most important is that we are going to be guided by our conscience, that nothing but merit would decide who gets promoted. And any deviation from this, either because they want to compromise our process, they want to cheat during exams, or they want to bring in things that are alien to the rules and regulations guiding the exams, we are not going to tolerate them, and we are going to bring them to book. So those who have committed those examination malpractices, we are letting you know that the service will not condone it, and we must let you know that your act must have and will surely have some consequences in the days ahead.
It's my honor and privileged to stand here before you on behalf of the elevated and promoted officers as well as appointed officers to give this address. Whatever happened you see today in terms of decorations, it's not by our wisdom, it's not by our strength, but by the special grace of the Almighty God. This goes to show how much is expected from us, because to whom much is given, much is expected. On this note, I will assure the Comptroller General, the service, and even to the nation that we pledge our unalloyed, undiluted loyalty and commitment to the service and to the motherland, and also commit to contributing positively to the successes achieved and recorded in the course of the operations of this service as led by the Comptroller General of Customs. We know that the reward of hard work is more work. And just like I say, to whom much is given, much is expected. We will use this opportunity to make sure and resolve that we shall avoid anything that will tarnish or diminish the image of the service and the country in general.
Under the leadership of the board, chairman of the board, the Honorable Minister of Finance and the Coordinating Minister of the Economy, Mr. Wale Edu. Notably, this is indeed the second time the Comptroller General of Customs has delivered on his promise of initiating promotion exams and successfully completing the entire process in the same year, a remarkable demonstration of his steadfast commitment to efficiency, transparency, and excellence. I think the management under the leadership of the DA Adeni deserve a resounding applause. Consistency is very important.
You are watching the program Customs Report. Some of the decorated officers also say that the Nigerian Customs Service has continued to improve their knowledge on how things work in the country. They have this to say.
I've always reiterated that customs is synonymous with trade, and trade, particularly international trade, grows nations. Nigeria is a growing nation. We are the future of the world, the heart of Africa. And that heartbeat of that heart of Africa is Nigerian Customs Service. As we are aware, last year we collected over 6.1 trillion, for which from my previous command alone, we contributed over 25%, 1,226 billion before I left Tinkan. Wow. And I'm happy that the person that took over from me has also renewed such commitment to continue with that. They are yet to make official our budget for this year, our target for this year. But I believe that with all the tools that are already on ground, put in place by the CG, his policy thrust of consolidation, collaboration, and innovation, the innovations, the WCO tools we are applying, the authorized economic operator that comes with
First and foremost, I would like to thank the Comptroller General of Customs and the management for this opportunity. It is a great privilege for us today to be part of those that were elevated to the rank of Comptroller. This is an opportunity to do more. I haven't gotten this promotion, and that is an avenue for us to double up our efforts to come up with innovations that will add value in line with the Comptroller General of Customs strategic plans. So it's a clarion call to all those that were promoted. And this also goes to show that when passion, commitment, selfless service it's given to the organization, reward will surely come at the end of the day.
In fact, it's a great pleasure for one wearing this rank. I think there's no rank is as sweet as this rank in customs, because all your service career, when you do it, you are always praying to get to this peak. And when you get to this peak, is what you do based on. You have to do written exams, both CBT, both the theoretical aspect, then also oral aspect. Today, we are wearing the rank. And in fact, there's nothing we will say than thanking the Almighty God and then the Comptroller General of Customs, B.A. Adewale, and then his management team for deeming fit that only those who excel will be given the rank to wear. And in fact, this year will be a year of a lot of contributions to not only Nigerian Customs Service, but to the nation. Because they say, to whom much is given, much is expected. So we are here and we are going to stay and we are going to do the job the way we know how to do it, and we are going to put our best, and we are praying that the Almighty God will be our guardian, and then until we do the job successfully by His special grace.
Last 2023, when the Comptroller General of Customs, Bashir Adewale Adini, was appointed as the CGC, it was the first time we started a promotion exercise and ended in that year. So this year, it's also a repetition of that success, that is sustenance of that success. A promotion exercise was commenced. We commenced a promotion exercise, and the event took place from the 2nd to 3rd quarter of 2024, and it ended in December 2024 after the ratification by the Nigeria Customs Service Board, headed by the Honorable Minister of Finance and Coordinating Minister of the Economy. So it's a testimony to hard work, and it is a process that is very transparent, and those who perform excellently in their promotion exams were duly promoted to their next ranks. So this is one of the methods to motivate our workforce to perform optimally. And I think it is an opportunity for some of us that are beneficiaries of this exercise to a kind of re-echo the confidence reposed on us by the Nigeria Customs Service Board. So the officers and men of the Nigeria Customs Service, this is a motivation for them to perform their core functions effectively and efficiently. And that is, we are going to collect more revenue in 2025. We are going to ensure seamless trade facilitation as well as effective protection of our borders, both land, sea and water.
The Nigerian Customs Service has said that the advanced ruling will continue to improve the service and also generate more revenue for the country.
The Nigerian Customs Service (NCS) Authorized Economic Operator (AEO) program is a key component of the service's modernization efforts designed to align Nigeria with global standards in trade facilitation and supply chain security. That is the submission of the Assistant Comptroller General (TNT) Kingsley Egu. Egu, who was speaking at the AEO pre-launch stakeholders engagement and sensitization on PCA and advanced ruling, said it reflects the service's dedication to fostering a seamless and efficient trading environment, promoting a trusted partnership between customs and economic operators, fostering an environment of transparency, efficiency, and mutual benefits. Detailing the steps taken so far, Egu said on the 2nd of September 2024, the service commenced administration of AEO benefits with results which have been remarkable. He disclosed that over a 4-month period, the beneficiaries have realized cost savings of approximately 100 million naira, which truly shows the ease of doing business in action.
I'm telling Nigerians to be committed, that to assure Nigerians that Nigerian Customs Service is committed and ensuring that this program flies. That is the commitment we are giving, and we are doing everything possible. That's why the CGC sent me here to represent him. And you can see the array of officers we have there. The controllers are here, the assistant controllers are here. We have the technical working team. We have even dedicated officers to this program that you can call at any point, at any time. They will answer you and pick your call and get a problem solved immediately.
He added that beyond the financial impact, the program has also brought about a notable improvement in efficiency, streamlining processes, and ensuring that goods move more swiftly and securely through the supply chain. The Assistant Comptroller, who remarked that complementary initiatives such as advanced ruling and post-clearance audit (PCA) are essential to the success of the AEO program, said the tools are critical in fostering compliance and predictability in the trading environment.
I'm telling Nigerians to be committed, that to assure Nigerians that Nigerian Customs Service is committed and ensuring that this program flies. That is the commitment we are giving, and we are doing everything possible. That's why the CGC sent me here to represent him. And you can see the array of officers we have there. The controllers are here, the assistant controllers are here. We have the technical working team. We have even dedicated officers to this program that you can call at any point, at any time. They will answer you and pick your call and get a problem solved immediately.
The whole idea is to ease cost of doing business. I had earlier mentioned that money loves speed, and speed will attach itself to efficient processes. We've seen companies who record losses of over 100 billion, in the annual financial reports, and that is not good. And when we see that, we just say, okay, that means there's absence of speed somewhere. Something is not getting done fast. That's why these people are losing money. So this is Nigeria Customs Service coming to say, no, we can have these multinationals who are like our foreign direct investment closing shop in Nigeria. We need them here because they contribute so much to our economic growth. They're employing our citizens. We need them to stay. So if we are able to help them clear their goods in one day, at least one day, then we've added speed to their processes, and that means more money. They're able to go back again and again, and they make imports. And especially we are focusing on those who contribute to the industrialization agenda in Nigeria.
Other stakeholders present also gave their impressions as they commented on the program.
The programs are being run from beginning to end by staff of the Nigeria Customs Service, and not just staff, middle class staff of Nigeria Customs Service. So it's a long time thing, and as long as the officers are in service and keep running this project, the future is very bright for the Nigeria Customs Service.
The AEO, coordinators, they help us in the sense of they guide us, show us how we can do. So the AEO, even if I'm not, for example, be selected, at least at the end of the day, what we have learned is a lot. But thank God we have been selected. And what they did, they give us training, a lot of training and lectures.
Assistant Comptroller General (TNT) Kingsley Egu, who assured stakeholders that the Nigerian Customs Service is fully committed to creating an enabling environment for trade, said this is an opportunity to build on the successes of the pilot phase, refine strategies, and set the stage for a future where trade in Nigeria is not only competitive but also a benchmark for the region and the world.
Just before I round up this week edition of the program Custom Sport, we brought you a report where the CG of Nigerian Customs Service has continued to say that Nigerian Customs Service will continue to improve our revenue generation and fight against smuggling all over the country. For me, Igeseme Etiye, thanks for watching.